Hey guys, it's Charles Osman here with Liquid Blue Cabarete in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. Today we finally got our hands on the boom for the latest wings, the V4 wings of F1. This goes onto the strike, it goes onto the swing, and it might even go onto the origin, I believe. I need to check that out. But either way, we use the strike and the swing here in Cabarete, so the important thing is that it works for our wings. The thing that's interesting about these tools is that they come specific to the wing size. So essentially, if you have a 4.5, you need to get a 4.5 version. If you have a 5.0, you need a 5.0 version, and so on. So it is something that for some people might be a little bit annoying because you need to buy multiple of these. But either way, not everyone has 10 different wings, so it really doesn't matter. But what we're gonna do here is just unwrap this. I haven't seen it myself. I can imagine in terms of quality, it's gonna be premium, just like the handles that we saw. Let me just try to get this without the trash flying away. The wind is already taking the wing. It's a windy day here in Cabarete. This is October time, and we had the last few days with very little wind, a lot of waves, super good waves, the best waves of the year. Though now the wind just started again, and luckily some of the swell is left. So we will be able to manage to get some nice shots with riding. Let me see here. We're gonna have Lex help out real quick to just keep some of the trash. So they wrapped this up pretty nicely, to be honest. It's a little bit tight. We'll see to get this off. Should have brought scissors for this, but it is what it is. So I'm looking forward to having the boom because this is something new to the lineup. A lot of people wanted the boom, and unfortunately, we never had one until now. And now we finally got it. And that means that the F1 wings are gonna be complete in the sense that now not only do we have soft handles, we have medium handles, and also hard handles, we also have a boom version. And I believe in terms of retail, this goes for around $100. I would need to check. I'm gonna probably update that whenever we're doing the video just to have all the information up to date. I think it might be between $84 and maybe up to $100. So I'll have to check, but the price is what it is. If you do want one of these, there's not really much to do about it. Here we got this tape that seems to be indestructible tape. Just leave that on for now. We'll try to get this out here. See if I get it. I don't got any nails. All right, here we go. This one is a bit easier than that one. Okay, so we got that down. And this piece of tape. Let's see. Old school teeth. There we go. So here we got the boom. It is the 4.5 version. I'm gonna get it installed onto the 4.5 wing that we have right here, and then we're just gonna test it out. It's pretty small, but I'm guessing it's long enough. So we'll check that out right now. Let's see here. We got the 4.5. So we got that. We got this. Got my hat. Remember, if you're gonna go riding, to always use an impact vest and a helmet. Alrighty. So here we got the old handles. Well, not old handles, the hard handles. I'm gonna take this off, which should be quite simple. Got to do this deflated. All right, got that. And we got that. All we call him, got Colin in the background, checking us out while filming this. So we're just gonna take these off. Let's see. Here, I'll take this one off first. There we go. All right. So this comes off pretty easily, you know, which also is nice in case you have to take them off. There we go. So there we go. So I got my two handles taken off. And now we get the boom. I don't think that there's a right or a wrong way of putting this on. Actually, there is. So there's a big end here for the big rope, and there's a small end here for the small input. So we're gonna get these in, yeah. We're gonna see how this goes. And there we go, that would explain that. That was a mistake. I was like, something is not right here, guys. And I was right. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Here we go. So we got this in here. Get this rope in. And we got this one right here. So it's probably gonna be hard to see what is actually happening. Though, there we go. Just gonna wanna make sure it gets in nicely. I guess that's fine. And there we go, it fits now. Now it fits. So we're in business. So we're gonna get that in. There we go. And actually we'll get the front in first so we can push it down. So it's taking me a bit of a second here to get this going, but honestly not too bad. And just make sure that this sort of clips in. Let's see. I don't want it to be hanging out, but I guess once we inflate it, it'll start getting in properly. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll leave it like that for now. Here we go. Let's see if I get that. All right, there we go. For me, that looks like it's good in. It's in good enough. Okay, so we got the boom on there. Now we will inflate this. And we're gonna see how this goes. So I got my pump. Start pumping this up. And I'm pretty excited. So overall from trying the regular handles to then trying the hard handles to now trying the boom, what I feel just off of the bat is that a lot of people are gonna like the hard handles in general because it's a little bit more intuitive, you feel it a bit more. While the original handles are great, I feel that you can do a way longer session with the original handles versus hard handles and probably a boom, because the suspension and the feel is just a lot smoother and more absorbent to the impacts and let's say the strains that you might have when you're winging. So in general, most people are not maybe doing 3-hour-long sessions, so they might not get to that point of fatigue, but we do long sessions here. And what I feel is that with the original softer handles, I can get way longer sessions in. Now, I could also do equally great sessions with long sessions and great ones with the hard handles, though I did feel that my hands felt it a little bit more after that 1.5 to 2 hour mark. And we'll see here with the boom. But the boom, what's exciting for it, I think is more the freestyle side of it. So doing 360s, trying the first backflips for us. But already you see the pro guys, they're using it to do backflips, to do all the crazy maneuvers, they're using the boom. And the reason is that when you hold the boom, you're holding the whole wing in one sort of handle compared to having 2 separate handles. So there's a lot more opportunity there for that more aggressive riding and that freestyle side of the sport. So I feel. For wave riding, I don't think it's gonna be the best thing ever, but we will see, as well as learning. I think having the 2 handles for learning is great because it gets you into that proper position automatically. While here, you have a lot more variation that could also make it just be a little bit more confusing, let's say, for someone who's learning. So in any case, guys, let's get this pumped up. Let's see here. A little bit of exercise before the session, warm-up session. Here we are, up to 10. Everything looks good with the ropes. Yeah. There we go. A little bit harder, actually. Or maybe it's actually like that. Maybe it's actually like that because of how it was held before. Usually I check the wing. Usually when I'm checking the pressure of the wing, I press here. But I think since there's no more strength here, a lot of the strain goes here. This is a little bit softer than right here. So that's something interesting. All right, so here we go. Got the handle. In terms of the position, feels nice. Woo! It's strong wind, that's for sure. So this is the thing that's interesting that you see here. I'll be able to hold the wing for any maneuver a lot easier than if it was with two handles. Just because here it's putting the pressure across the whole wing the whole time. So that's something that's great. We'll try a little bit of 360s here. We'll hold the handle. So yeah, so for the freestyle side of it, it's a lot more direct, the feeling, than it is with the two handles or soft handles for sure. If you're gonna do some freestyle, it's either hard handles or the boom. I almost think mandatory. Of course, the guys, they can do whatever they want on any style handles. But for us, intermediate beginner riders that are getting into freestyle, and like I'll even throw in the advanced ones, I think the boom for the freestyle side is great. And also the windsurf style riding, which there's some great videos that came out, mini movies of wingfoiling, where you'll see the guys using the wing almost just like a windsurf boom when going into certain transitions and certain ways of riding. So overall, it's good. You know, it's pretty balanced overall. Yeah, it's just long, hard handles, that's all it is, but it's really intuitive. And I think in terms of the material and the build out, it's super good, well made. You know, like the original handles, I thought that they're super. And now with the boom, they kept the quality the same, and it should be really, should be lasting a long time. So hopefully the idea is that I'm guessing in future models, this part will adapt and work for the other wings in the future, like the V5s, let's say, and then you're not gonna have to change it every year. So that's also one thing to check out, or that we'll keep in mind for the future generations, that hopefully this is not something that changes all the time, so that your boom can translate to other wings in the future of the same size and not just be a piece that sort of is not useful anymore after you're done with it. But in general, I think that for people who are in the intermediate, advanced side, or people that want to go into the freestyle side, this is probably going to be the go-to for the jumping, for the 360s and technical maneuvers like 720s and backflips and all these things, front flips and all this. So the boom is definitely going to have its place in the market, but I think overall that people will love the original handles on the wings, but also these hard handles I think will be a nice in-between from the boom that some people might appreciate and the stiffness that people want that is not in soft handles or medium handles. So this is gonna be a great alternative, and I think this is gonna be the most popular option for people. And the fact that you can get rid of it, take it out, put it on the side, I think for when you're packing, when you're traveling, this is good. And as well, if you ever need to replace it, it's just a piece. So in any case, guys, this is Charles Osterlin with the Liquid Blue Cabarete in Cabarete. This is just a quick review about the boom that we just got. I am gonna go out today and do a session with the 360 camera, so I will be testing out the boom with that. We're gonna be talking about this piece right here in the video to come, and just make sure you stay tuned. If you're thinking to come to Cabarete, make sure you do it. Reach out to us, let us know when you're thinking to come down. You pretty much have 300 windy days of the year here in Cabarete, so it's really a good place to be, vacation, learn the sport or experience the sport. And now we're in October, and you can tell that it's windy, and it's just a great time to be here. Sunny, there's no wetsuits here ever. So we got a lot of videos on the channels that can help you understand a little bit more of why Cabarete might be a great place for you to visit in the future, and hopefully the near future. And if you ever do plan on visiting and you want some more information, make sure you reach out and I'll get back to you. So in any case, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this. Have a great day, and we're gonna see just a view of Cabarete on a normal day in October.